Although we know about other famous tourist places in the world, South America is very unknown in our list of interests. But in this continent full of life and abundance, there are some wonderful places blessed by nature. Today's video is arranged with those 10 places, leaving the beaches out of consideration. Check out the places, add them to your travel list. So let's start the video. Number 1. Patagonia, Chile. How about combining the eye-catching wildness of Latin America with the trademark glaciers of Northern Europe? How about a snow-capped glistening lake below the 6,500-foot Torres del Paine in the high Andes? Fanamoan George snakes by the lake, rare guanaco deer, and what if the Emerald Reservoir under the lake? All of this can be found in the Chilean part of Latin Patagonia. If you go to Magdalena Island in that region, you will see the gentlemen in coat penguins. Kayaking or walking with a backpack on your shoulder might seem like a trouble to discover so much diversity. There is a shortcut in that case too. Head straight to Torres del Paine National Park, Patagonia, 1/3 of Chile's entire eco-park, packed with almost all its diversity. This park is a paradise for nature lovers and seafood lovers. Number 2. Salar de Uyuni Salt Flats, Bolivia. Do you remember a scene from this year's Disney blockbuster, Star Wars: The Last Jedi? Did you see a white, clear, vast land in the action scene? Yes, that was the famous salt flats of Salar de Uyuni. The largest salt flat in the world is 10,500 square kilometers in area and 4,000 feet above sea level. It is located in the Daniel Campos region of Potosi province in southwestern Bolivia. These vast salt flats are the result of the astonishing evolution of prehistoric lakes. With a clear sky above your head, you may walk for miles on a white mirror. And yes, there will be a meeting with flamingos on this trip. Number 3. Lake Titicaca, Bolivia. The longest lake in South America will remind you of the Mediterranean Sea. The further you go in the middle of the lake, the clearer the deep blue becomes. 40 minutes from Puno, the main port, you will find Uros. These nomadic tribes of Latin have been living in this lake for ages by building floating houses. The unique houses are made of bamboo and thatch. You have to stay with a family in one of those houses to get the full taste of that awesomeness. Their houses, food, lifestyle, entertainment, and everything is a real thrill. Number 4. Angel Falls, Venezuela. The height of this Venezuelan glory is about 3,200 feet, which is 19 times the height of Niagara Falls, 3 times the height of the Eiffel Tower. In 1933, an American citizen, James Crawford, discovered it by chance while on a plane. Even the tribals who acquired the area before this did not know about it. The Canaima National Park was established around it in 1962, declared a World Heritage by UNESCO in 1994. The park is located about 1,000 miles southeast of the capital, Caracas. You can enjoy the mesmerizing beauty of the highest waterfall in the world by floating a boat on the Churun River, walking in the forest with mosquito repellent cream, or taking an airplane ride. May to November is the best time to visit the falls as the water level is high. Not only does it create eye-catching rainbows, but this waterfall controls the entire monsoon season of the region. Number 5. Iguazu Falls, Argentina. Niagara-loving U.S. First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt first saw it and exclaimed, "Poor Niagara." The definition of beautiful is always relative. But arguably the most beautiful waterfall in the world is probably Argentina's Iguazu. Amazingly, this waterfall is a confluence of about 250 waterfalls, with the largest waterfall, Niagara Falls, appearing like water from a single faucet. Although it is located across Brazil-Argentina, it is best viewed from the Argentine side. A 90-minute flight from the capital, Buenos Aires, to Puerto Iguazu can be reached in this World Heritage, recognized by UNESCO in 1984. To double the beauty of this magnificent waterfall, there are all the Latin animal glories like taujan, macaw, jaguar for you. From there you have to go out by boat to get the touch of rainbow color and heavenly water. Number 6. Lençóis Maranhenses, Brazil. The name of the place is quite strong, but the sight of it is bound to melt your mind like wax. We read about the oasis with the blue lake in the desert, right? Even if the sheikhs of Arabia make it real, it is artificial. But where to find natural oasis? Found near the northern coast of Brazil's Maranhão province. The blue water in the gap between the wavy white sand, like the color poured into the grooves of the folded paper. Interestingly, you can't even call it a desert, as the sand in the region gets wet every monsoon and filters the impermeable rocky layer below the ground. The accumulated water at some places becomes a lake, which is called a lagoon. Deep blue, countless in number, these lagoons are great sanctuaries for fish. Lençóis Maranhenses is at its best if you visit between July and September. Number 7. Rainbow Mountains in Usanga, Peru. Usangat Mountain in the Peruvian Andes is a great wonder of the world. As if a skillful artist of heaven has painted on the mountain of Thor Bithair. Turquoise to light purple or golden to bright maroon, what's not here? This rainbow mountain can only be seen by half driving and half hiking south of the city of Cusco, Peru. Red, brown, yellow and green colors are seen in sedimentary cores for soil iron oxide, oxidized limonite, iron sulfide, chloride respectively. Number 8. Galapagos Islands, Ecuador. Many may have heard the name of this famous island located 575 miles off the coast of Ecuador. It is doubtful whether there are two other islands in the world so rich in animal diversity. In this nature lover's paradise, you will find centenary turtles, blue-eyed boobies, sea lion, seals. At the same time, there are rows of coconut trees on the lava land. If it's not on the bucket list, pasta might be for you. Number 9. Cotopaxi Volcano, Ecuador. 60 kilometers away from the eternal spring city of Quito is a volcanic tower. The pylon consists of 7 towering pillars of 17,000 feet height. It is home to the 5,900 meters high Cotopaxi volcano, the highest in the world and the largest in South America. Dormant for the past 70 years, the once mighty Cotopaxi can rekindle at any time. Interestingly, near the crater the lava surface is again covered in ice most of the time. You can enjoy this beauty on fire by riding a jeep on the Pan American Highway or flying in the sky on a glider. Number 10. Pantanal Forest, Brazil. When you think of Brazil, many people think of the sunset on the beach of Rio de Janeiro or the Amazon. The place is underrated for ordinary tourists, but it is an impossible thrill for adventure seekers. The world's largest equatorial rainforest, the Pantanal covers an area of 70,000 square kilometers, which is twice the size of the U.S. state of Washington. This huge forest is home to jaguars, puma and the largest predator of water, the alligator, crocodile. Not only that, the largest gathering of wild animals in the entire South America has happened in this forest of Pantanal. Anteaters are giant anteaters, armadillos are accompanied by piranha fish, and anacondas are the universal representative of dragons. Just think, you are floating on a boat through the river of the forest, while the Capuchin monkeys and the rare millions of hyacinth macaws greet you. Wouldn't that be great? Hope you like the video. Subscribe the channel to get more interesting videos like this. Friends, this was today's video. See you later in a new video on a different topic.